When it comes to revealing personal information, teens will do everything within their power to keep their lives private, especially from their parents. But how in the world are parents supposed to make sure their children are safe when they often speak a different language? Have a look.
BT Dubs, Emily IM'd me last night. She is totally cray. Josh texted Sarah that she was actually JKing in English. She was all like, OMG, you like Sarah?
Emily needs to chill act. Bible, she hearts the drums.
LOL, you are so right. Hey Mom, what's for dinner?
DK.
Why don't you ask your BFF there if she likes PB&J?
Well, if you don't know all these terms, the study shows half of American teens aged 12 to 17 send 50-plus text messages a day. A third of them send more than 100. And we've talked about the dangers of texting while driving, but there are some other dangers because all those abbreviations, parents have no idea what they're about. So we're going to put our audience to the test, and you try to figure out at home if you know what these mean. The first one. Do we have an audience volunteer? In the pink scarf. What in the world does GNOC or NIFOC mean?
Got narcotics. Thinking like a teen here. Other. Oh, I don't know. I give up.
Any idea what NIFOC could mean?
Not in for another. I don't know. That's
you don't read teens text. So GNOC means, ready for this? Get naked on camera. NIFOC, naked in front of camera. And it's scary because we've talked on the show before that kids are sexting. They're sending pictures of each other.
People think the big danger are predators or people they're going to meet online. But actually, it's online bullying that can happen through sexting. And what happens, it works like this. A guy, usually an older guy, a high school guy, will take the freshman girl, give her lots of little attention. When I say attention, they don't talk. It's just lots of texts, right? And so he's basically saying, you know, come on, this older senior girl sent me a picture. I'm not going to show it to anybody. Don't you trust me? And before you know it, she sends that half-nude picture of herself. And before you know it, it's spread around the school. This happened to someone who I know, and it ended up being put on the school website, in fact, and she was kicked out of school.
I think it's important, and we saw that in that video. If your teenagers are speaking a different language, don't separate from it and, you know, what are you guys saying back there? Jump in. I'm so glad that mom jumped in and tried to learn the language too and be involved with your teen's life.
And let's talk about some more of the language codes. Who's my next audience volunteer? In the middle there. So I don't know what these mean, but we have HSWM and PRON.
Have sex with me.
There you go.
And
really, no one knows, right? What in the world is prawn?
Yeah.
So you're right. Have sex with me. That's, you know, that. But prawn is a way to discreetly say porn.
Exactly.
And we have a couple of more here. One last volunteer. All right. So we're 0 for 4. CD9 MOS.
come do 9.
Which means?
Nine of us, I guess.
You know what I mean.
So CD9 actually means parents are around, and MOS, mom over shoulder. That's like code word for
don't say.
Be careful.
Oh man! So if you see that, you know that means your kids are hiding something from you, and that's just that you've already lost.
And I can't say it enough. You have to be your kid's Facebook friend and Twitter follower. If only so that you can see the postings by the peer group and judge the level that it's rising to. Remember, it's snooping if you go between their mattresses and take a diary out and read it. It's not snooping if they're standing at the corner of 42nd Street in New York yelling through a megaphone, which is what the internet is.
So we have to pay attention to what your kids are saying on their text messages.